Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And today we have Inspector Gadget on the job. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little look outside here, and I'll just have to switch you around so you can get to see outside today. It's a very nice day today. And very nice day is right. Look at that. A little bit cloudy. They were calling for a little bit of rain this afternoon, but so far it doesn't look like it. But anyway, nice blue sky. Not much wind today, no precipitation whatsoever. All the snow seems to be gone. Grass is getting green. Holy cats, I gotta get my mowers going soon. Well, I got a couple of weeks yet before I need to cut grass, but I gotta get the mowers home and get the decks on them so I know they're gonna run. Anyway, that's another project. So today we'll give you a little look at the weather, and then we'll move on to the Kohler engine. So we are at 11 degrees today, Celsius, 52 Fahrenheit. Southeast winds at 11 miles an hour, so you really don't feel anything out there. And the weather is kind of looks wet, I guess, is what you would say, but the chance of showers is only 30%. $60 on Sunday. $60 through the night too, I guess. But anyway, it's not saying snow anymore anyway. So tomorrow is 14 degrees, so depending on what's what tomorrow, I might, if I can get one of the leaking beeping chainsaws to work, I might go and cut some wood. Friday is looking like a nice day too, depending on the wind. Anyway, so, and we are the 15th of April, Monday. Boy, the time goes by quick. Another 2 weeks we'll be almost into May. Anyway, I've been working on this motor here again today, and it's getting closer to get start-up time. So I'll turn on my studio light. And there we are. The only thing I really got left to do is try and figure out how to secure that to the bench so it doesn't jump around. I was thinking about taking some metal strapping and going around the shaft 2 or 3 times and down and down and just screw it right to the bench right there. What do you think about that? Would that be a good way to tie the engine down? Okay, I'll try some other way. All right, so we got some stuff hooked up here. I got a little push button thing here to turn the starter. I have another switch here to put power to the coil. And this is all old junk that I had in the drawers. So, what else do we have? The voltage in the battery is around 12 volts, so it needs to be charged up. That's going in one of the lawnmowers but it needs to be charged up. But it'll be a good test tomorrow to see if this engine is charging from the regulator, because the battery needs charge, so it's going to want to try and do that, hopefully. And we'll have the meter right there, and I've got the lines or the meter prongs stuck into where I want them to go. So hopefully once the engine is running and it doesn't shake too much, everything will stay together. And what else have we got going here? Still got to put the oil in it. I do have the oil right here, right in front of me, so I can't forget. And I got the gas tank kind of rigged up there. I was going to try and rig up a fuel pump in there where it was supposed to be, and I had it all. I had the fuel pump off of that engine there, had a fuel pump on it, so I thought, well, I could take it off and put it on over here. But anyway, that plate didn't seem to want to move, so I figured, well, I'll just put them bolts back in again. And I did put pipe dope on the threads again to seal it. Anyway, that's kind of rigged up there. I'm not sure how that's going to stay, but it is screwed down and that's tied down. And like I say, it just depends on how much this thing is going to shake as to what happens with all the stuff that's hooked to it. And like I say, I got to figure out how to strap it down somehow yet. But maybe I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, but like I say, if I go to do some wood cutting, I know I won't be at the wood cutting all day because it wouldn't be possible for me to do that. So the way my back is, an hour or two is going to be about the limit, even if I can do that much. And like I said, it depends on whether I can get a leak and beep and chainsaw to run. So this red wire, that's for the electric clutch in here. I don't know if I can get you in there or not. Oh yeah, right there. So I've already tested that and it does work, so I'll just try it again here just for the heck of it and see if you can see it moving. You should be able to hear it anyway. So once that's pulled in, that turns the pulley and turns whatever attachment that you have hooked to it. Mower decks, snow blower, tiller, whatever is hooked to it. So that's a good thing. That's a step ahead. That works. So we'll find out maybe tomorrow or Wednesday if the thing will run. Put some gas in it. I've got it up high enough so that I could probably fill it to about that line, and I'll have enough fuel to fill up the carburetor. Boy, there was a lot of thinking going into that. Boy, that's quite a hookup there. Anyhow, just a short little video today. Not much else going on today, so I was out doing the grocery shopping this morning, and that's what took up the morning. So I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Here I am going to start rambling, and it's going to end up being a long video. This plate gets bolted into the tractor. Now this type of mount goes into a Ford tractor with rubber engine mounts that are attached to the frame. Now, just like that tractor over there, but I won't show it just because of Dave. You know, I don't want to show him that. He's having a rough time, poor Dave. So anyway, previous to this rubber mounted type engine, they were welded solid in the tractor. And that is the style of tractor where the engine is welded to the frame. And if you take the engine out of that, you take out 4 bolts and you lift out the engine. And the base stays in the engine because it's welded to the frame. So, and again, I don't know why, but they put rubber mounts in it to make it less vibration. But I never had one brand new, so I wouldn't know. But we had an awful lot of trouble with the rubber mounts on both of the tractors that we have rubber mounted engines. Bad mounts, and the engines get out of line, and it's just like the old cars that had a bad engine rubber mount too. You'd give them a little blast and they'd pick right up out of the engine bay. So that's what happens to these. The mounts go bad and I can't seem to get them anywhere here. So, and I've always thought, well, mounted in solid, it's not going to go anywhere. And I never noticed any shake out of that old girl. She runs smooth as can be. So my son and I, when we put the engine in that Ford tractor a couple of years ago that we thought was going to run and didn't run, we made plates to bolt to the tractor and to bolt to this. So it's going to be bolted in solid. There's not going to be any rubber mounts. And when we did have the engine running before it went bad, it was solid and no shake. Seemed to be working good, that part. So hopefully we'll be able to try that again. This engine runs, it's going into the tractor. Alright, that's enough of the foolish goings on and my rambling. So hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow, and have a good evening and day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. Goodbye now. I'm back again. I just gotta fix up something that I said was wrong, of course. When I mentioned up there, I'll just turn you around here on this tractor, and I said you take the engine out and the base stays in the engine. Well, I said that wrong. The base is welded to the tractor, so when you take the engine out, the base stays in the tractor. I think I have that right now. So anyway, that's, I hope I got it right. So anyway, like I say, the base is welded to the tractor. All right, we'll get back to you again sometime.